Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? You know who it is? It's your boy again, back at it again. Whew, what a crazy week, man. Oh my goodness. It's been a wild NFL week, you know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy things have happened. A lot of wild things went down. You know what I mean? But that's just what it is when you're, coming to the end and shit, you know what I'm saying? And well, we got Niner fans. We half of us got what we wanted. The other half, we went with it. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that half of us wanted to see, Trey do his thing, and half of us, like me, I wanted Jimmy to do, to stay where he was at. You know what I'm saying? Plain and simple. But it's all good. I mean, I was not hating on the youngster coming through and playing for us. Um, I think that he looked a little shaky in the beginning. You know, when he first came in the first quarter, second quarter, except towards the end, he kind of felt more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? But in the beginning, I think everybody could see that he was just kind of like a little hesitant, holding on to the ball a little too much. And but I gotta say, I didn't like the way that the calls that Shanahan was making for him. I felt like he was doing a lot of running options and shit for him, and he got hit like at least 3 or 4 times. I think I want to say 2 or 3 times. I'm sorry, but 2 or 3 times, and those hits didn't look too soft. You know what I'm saying? They look a little harsh on the young buck. You know what I mean? But I didn't like those. I kind of get it. I think I understand that Shanahan was trying new shit, and he's not used to Trey being out there, so he was trying things. The going for fourth down, the plays I didn't like him at all. I don't think it was fair for Trey to run those plays because he's still new. So I mean, it was early in the game, so I think he should have just punted. You know what I'm saying? But luckily, I mean, the Texans are the Texans, and they didn't take advantage of the situation, which we got lucky, you know what I mean, by that. But otherwise, I think that if it would have been a different team, I think that it would have been a little different, the outcome. But I'm glad that the other team didn't score on us, and they didn't do anything crazy, you know. But yeah, I just gave. But I mean, honestly, they only gave Trey more of a. He got more comfortable, towards the end of the second quarter, especially towards the end, start doing a little better throws and stuff, you know what I mean? And I think that this is what he needed as far as being comfortable with the offense. I was against it, him going to play this late in the season, but I mean, if it would have been the beginning, cool, because it was in the beginning. But at this, I was a little shaky about it. But I'm glad that he did good, man. He did his thing. I mean, he had the whole team backing him up behind him and shit, like the way they should. You know what I mean? They had his back. They had his back. Ayuk was there when he called. You know what I mean? Debo was there. The third quarter, he came back and Debo showed up. Kittle showed up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the young buck needs and shit. He needs that support. He needs to know that they got his back regardless. You know what I mean? That this is his team in the future. But better yet, it's his team right now. You know what I'm saying? That game. You know what I mean? So he was calling the plays. So he was the man for the moment. So I'm happy that he did his thing. He came through and he got that W. Man, I know that it gave him a lot of confidence and yeah. But like going back to the beginning of the game, I didn't like those calls. I mean, I like how he did move out of the pocket. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I didn't really see any like bullets. I mean, I know he has a nice arm and everything, but I'm talking about bullets that are like 15 yards long. Like those ones like that kid or D will try to, or you try to catch, but they're so hard that you just bounce off of them. You know what I mean? So I think he's getting better on that. You know what I'm saying? So I like what I saw. I really like what I saw. He deserved that W. He did everything that he could to get it, and he got the ball rolling and shit. So I mean, yeah, man, it was a good win. Honestly, we needed that win and stuff. So we're just coming up week when it comes down to the Rams. We're back to the bullshit again about who's gonna play. Is Jimmy right? If he ain't, and blah blah blah. And I don't want to get into the whole Kyle Shanahan, was hiding or he downplayed it or he didn't. You know what? Like, there's no reason for him to downplay anything. They're not the first team with two quarterbacks. They're not the first team with injuries on their quarterback. So it is what it is. But when it comes down to Sunday, you know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna roll with Jimmy. You know what I mean? If he can, I know it ain't gonna be 100 because nobody's 100 by this time of the season. But if he could do it, then cool. If not, then let's put all our chips on Trey, and let's let's root for the dude. You know what I'm saying? Because he's young, but I know he got heart though. You can tell this dude got heart. You can tell he's about that. You know what I'm saying? He's not scared. He's not scared at all. You know what I mean? So when he goes to the field, he's ready to take a hit. He's ready to get out the pocket and make something out of nothing. You know what I mean? He's gotta his vision gotta be a little more, like that. Boom, shifting left and right. You know what I mean? But he'll get that in time. He'll get that in time. I mean, I'm not worried about that. He'll get that. But yeah, when it comes to Sunday, man, I hope that the Niners pull through. And then, if I'm not mistaken, if they don't, then I believe that Atlanta has to beat New Orleans. Yeah, and there's a lot of scenarios out there, but I think you better hear it from somebody else. All I know is this: Niners got to win, and if they don't, I think if the Atlanta wins against New Orleans, then the Niners are in. Plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? If the Niners lose, but we need to get that W. You know what I'm saying? The Rams, what's his name? Stanford. He's sloppy, man. He's been really sloppy. He's careless. So those safeties, man. I mean, they gotta do their thing when it comes down to Sunday, man. They gotta do their thing, and our secondary, man, they gotta stop with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? With the holdings and the little arm around the waist or on the back or all that shit, man. Just keep your hands up or you turn around. Most likely, most important, turn around so that way the refs doesn't just throw that flag like they normally do because they know that you're not looking. So yeah, man. Like I said, we can come and get that W on Sunday if everybody's on point. If everybody does their thing and they do their job and not give up any crazy pass interference, throws and stuff. And I think the Niners, they'll be good. I mean, whoever they play next, if they get to the playoffs, I mean, they're going to be a threat regardless. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to be taken lightly because, that's when everybody starts, doing their thing and coming out even harder. You know what I mean? So that's as far as the Niners and shit. So let's go Niners. Let's stay behind wherever it is. Let's stop the hate. Let's stop, towards Jimmy. Jimmy got us, to places that we had not seen for a few years. And yeah, so shifting to that to oh man, like at first when I saw Antonio Brown, I was like, man, what's going on? I was watching the red zone. Um, it's crazy. I mean, but to me, like honestly, after like looking at it and kind of making fun about it and taking having a few jokes and cracks at it, I think the dude needs a lot of help, man. Like honestly, that's like we don't know if this dude is suffering from something else. You know, I mean, I don't know. Or this could be just him. This is what he does. You know what I mean? Either way, I mean, I think dude needs some kind of help, some kind of something. But if he doesn't want it, then what can you do? You know what I'm saying? You can only help somebody so much. But after that, it's kind of like it's just weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird to see something like that and feel like everything's cool. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Maybe this is just how he handled things. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. You know what I mean? He's a great player. He's a great player, but I don't know. I don't think he's worth the drama that he brings to be to another team. You know what I mean? And I think this might have been the last straw for him and shit. I don't know. And then on to the next game. Raiders. The Raiders. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie about it. I feel like the Raiders have been winning. Um, they no, no, this is a fact. They've been winning at the last seconds, last field goal, and I don't know if that's gonna be good enough when you get to the playoffs, man. If you make it to the playoffs, I don't think that's gonna. It's gonna. I don't know, man. I don't think that's how. Um, like again, let me give you a sample against the Browns. Like I don't think that it should have came down to the last second. You know what I mean? I think that they haven't been putting away, teams. So, like, I don't see that happening in the playoffs. They're playing against like they're playing who the Chargers this Sunday, right? So we'll see. Now they're about to, play against a good quarterback and shit. You know, I know they play the Colts, but I think the Colts was missing a few heads in there. I mean, a win is a win, right? I mean, I ain't going to hate on that. A win is a win. The Raiders won, stuff. But I mean, if I was a Raider fan, I wouldn't be so comfortable feeling on, going on to the next game. And then if you go and make it to the playoffs, I mean, you got to come with it. You know what I'm saying? You got a few teams out there that on your division that you know that ain't it ain't gonna be easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be easy. You know what I mean? So hopefully, the Raiders, strap it up and Carr, puts his team in a better position where they're comfortable in the fourth quarter, with a win, whatever. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't see that. I don't see them going too far. When it comes down to the playoffs. I mean, about this Sunday, I don't think that they're going to win this Sunday. I really don't. Um, I don't think they're going to take it. But I mean, we'll see. But I'm gonna tell you this: Carr's been getting it done, so that counts for something. Counts for something. So we'll see what happens. Don't call me a hater. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm just saying it like it is. That's all. And then, yeah, man. And then, well, let's stay in that division. KC, man, they thought they had that one in the bag. I swear that they look like they had it in the bag, but Burrow, he's a fool, man. He comes with it. He brings that heat. He brings that heat. So that rookie that he has, Chase, on the side, oh man, he comes with. He came with it too, man. They were not gonna let KC stamp on them and then walk out of their own stadium like that. Hell no. They fought to the end. They got that W. I mean, I think they got lucky at the end because that pass interference. I think that shit just shifted their way. By luck. That is luck right there. Because they were done. On the third or fourth down, they were done. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes this is this is how you get some wins. You know what I mean? Sometimes they look nice, sometimes they're sloppy. But again, a win is a win. So that's cool. But I mean, the Bengals are gonna be. They ain't gonna be nothing light to be messed with. You know what I mean? They're gonna come with it too, man. They're gonna come with it. You know what I mean? And I think they're ready. They look ready. They're hungry. You know what I'm saying? They're hungry. The this team, the Bills, it's a team that I really don't trust, man. Like they be playing like, I don't know, man. What's his name? Throws a lot of interceptions too. Josh, and some of them are really careless. And again, like, let's talk about this whole going into playoffs. Last week of the, like, you can't be doing those mistakes, because they're gonna eat your ass alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it ain't gonna happen. Trey cannot make two interceptions or not convert on fourth down two times, and like that shit will fuck us up. You know what I mean? It's gonna fuck us up. So we gotta stay away from those mistakes. You know what I'm saying? We can't make those. Just like the Bills, like I said, they're a good team. I think they're gonna go far, but it's just like they gotta switch up like in their shit. You know what I mean? They can't just be throwing interceptions and shit. You know what I mean? It looked like they had a hard time, this past week, but I mean, I'm just saying, it's this past week was a little crazy. Jets almost win. I mean, I don't know, man. It's just a little funky. You know what I'm saying? It's a little funky, but that's pretty much my thoughts. And by the time this week comes, oh yeah, Clay's coming back. So everybody from the Bay excited. Any Warrior fan out there excited to see Clay come back and do his thing, man. I know as soon as he makes that first three, whew, that shit gonna be wild, boy. It's gonna be wild. He's been waiting for them. So hopefully it's this Sunday. Hopefully the Niners win. Hopefully the Warriors win. You know what I'm saying? And if the Niners don't win, then fucking I hope Atlanta wins. You know what I'm saying? Fucking hope the Raiders win. You know what I mean? So what? Who cares? I ain't tripping. It's nothing. So let's go, Bay Area. Let's get this W. And after that, we'll see you in the playoffs. Because that's where anything can happen in the playoffs. So, Sunday, Niners. Here we go. If Jimmy plays, they win. I think they win. It's gonna come down to the defense. It's gonna come down to defense. if Trey wins, oh by the way, I don't think that Jimmy practiced today Wednesday. I don't think he did. If Trey plays, it's gonna come down to like the last 5 minutes. I don't know who wins honestly. I don't know who wins, but I know it's gonna come down to the last 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Um, if it comes down to the last 5 minutes, I think because I'm a Niner fan, I think the Niners win by 3. I think they win by 3 or 3 or 4 point. Like I see like a 27-23, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Something in the 20s. You know. Yeah, I think the Raiders are probably gonna lose. I think Atlanta probably gonna win at the end. Also, at the last probably the last minutes. I don't think that they're gonna blow up New Orleans, but I think they'll take that W. Um, and I mean, honestly, those are the only games that I'm watching. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think the Seahawks. I think the uh, Eagles play Dallas, so I think Dallas will take that one. I think Dallas will take it. Yeah. So why don't you let me know what you think the final score is gonna be against the Niners and the Rams. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, drop a comment, hate or love it. You already know what it is, man. Bang bang, Niner gang all day.